Hello again, everybody, and welcome back. Here today with another movie haul. Considerably smaller than some of my other ones. Well, I mean, I thought it was, but then I actually looked, and it's quite a lot. But as far as monetary size, it's cheap. But I went to a couple places. I went back to America's Thrift Store. Because I was on that side of the town and I was just going to pick up 3 or 4 movies, and of course I ended up picking up more because I kept seeing stuff that I didn't have. But I actually did, because I have a list of some of the ones, like, my major wants, and I actually checked some off of my list this time, so that's good. And then I went to Dollar General specifically for 2 movies, and I picked up 2 more. And I ordered something from Amazon. And that's probably my favorite of the bunch because of what it is and how much I paid. So, let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and start with... Let's do the America's Thrift. It's the biggest part of the haul here. So we'll go ahead and do America's Thrift Store first. And I'll show you what I got. I'm not sure. I haven't heard any feedback yet about what people kind of prefer. If they prefer the reading of the descriptions or anything like that, because I know it'll make the video shorter if I just kind of show you what I got and just move on. But all of these are older movies anyway, so I don't know. Anyway, so first up we got Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze. Absolutely love this movie. One of my favorite Swayze movies. Of course, it's got Sam Elliott in it. It's got it's got Terry Funk for you wrestling fans out there. Terry Funk is in it, which I am a wrestling fan, or at least older wrestling, so definitely love that fact. But yeah, Roadhouse. If you've never seen this one, Patrick Swayze stars in this sexy, violent, tough guy thriller from the producer of Die Hard and The Matrix, co-starring Ben Gazzara from The Thomas Crown Affair, Kelly Lynch from Charlie's Angels, and Sam Elliott from We Were Soldiers. Roadhouse delivers no-holds-barred action that pushes the envelope for high-octane thrills. Swayze is Dalton, a legendary bouncer who comes to Jasper, Missouri for a special purpose, to restore order at the notorious Double Deuce Bar. In one spectacular fight after another, Dalton rids the bar of thugs and henchmen. But when he runs afoul of the ruthless crime boss, played by Gazzara, the stage is set for a blistering showdown that'll leave only one man standing. Such a good movie. Next up, The Devil's Advocate. Love this movie. Keanu Reeves, Al Pacino. It says hotshot attorney Kevin Lomax's 64-0 case record has brought him a tempting offer from an elite New York firm, but the job Lomax accepts isn't what it seems. The devil is in the details. In this gleeful modern gothic fable, Keanu Reeves plays eager Lomax. Excuse me. And Al Pacino is the charismatic firm founder who knows there are cases to be won and souls to be lost. From Lomax's court triumphs and skyrocket rise to its double twist ending, The Devil's Advocate is red-hot entertainment. Lomax's wife, played by Charlize Theron, and soul are on the line. He's landed a job that's heaven on earth, which can lead him straight to hell. Such a good movie. I saw this when I was way too young to be probably watching a movie like this. Absolutely blew me away. Like, I was about to swear there. Actually, absolutely blew me away. So good. One of Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves' best, and I'm a big Keanu Reeves fan. This is one of his best right there. Found this, man. This movie, a lot of people aren't probably going to know about this one, but My Life. Michael Keaton and Nicole Kidman. I was really surprised to find this one. And yeah, these are all used movies from America's Thrift Store. It's a thrift store. If you don't know it, it's a secondhand shop, basically. They were all $1.50 each. And I checked all the discs, and they're in like almost pristine condition, which is awesome. This one I actually saw when I was really, really young, like probably single digits. My mom used to, my mom and dad were divorced, and she used to go on dates, and most of the time she would bring me along to the movies, but they were seeing movies like this, more adult movies. I remember seeing this and going out of the theater, bawling my eyes out. Probably shouldn't have been watching this at that age, but anyway, this is a great movie. I haven't seen it in a very long time. It may not hold up. I'm not sure. It's been a really, really long time, but Michael Keaton and Nicole Kidman star in this soaring family love story about a high-powered executive diagnosed with terminal cancer who's forced to make plans for his unborn son, and so he begins filming a home movie, My Life, in which he teaches his son all the things a man must know: how to shave, how to slam dunk, and most of all, how to love. So yeah, Michael Keaton diagnosed with terminal cancer. His wife is pregnant, so he starts making this video diary, this how-to, teaching his son how to do all the things that he's not going to be able to teach his son because he'll be dead, unfortunately. So, such a good movie. And Michael Keaton is great in it. Next up, we have War of the Worlds, the Tom Cruise, 2005, I believe it is. I really like this movie. A lot of people give it a lot of slack. I really like it. My girlfriend and I actually watched this a couple months ago, or rewatched this a couple months ago, and it's still good. It has its flaws, of course, but honestly, what movie doesn't have its flaws? But not a big fan of Tom Cruise as a person, but as an actor, I enjoy him. I enjoy his work. Based off the H.G. Wells story about aliens coming to Earth and basically harvesting humans. Got Dakota Fanning in it as well. But yeah, I won't tell you really much more about that. I mean, the H.G. Wells story, War of the Worlds. I think pretty much everybody knows that by now. Here's one that people may not know. This is an obscure one, and I'm surprised that I found it at a secondhand shop. And even, took me by surprise. So I had to pick it up. It's Whatever It Takes. It's got a young James Franco. What's the guy's name? Shane West. From, of course, A Walk to Remember. He's most famous for. And then we got Jodie Lynn O'Keefe, Marla Sokoloff. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but her. It's a lot of familiar faces in this one, and I remember catching this one on TV late at night, like on Comedy Central and stuff like that. And really enjoying it. I haven't seen it in a very long time, but it says high school senior Ryan has a crush on sexy, popular Ashley. Ryan's best friend Maggie thinks he should get over it already, but Ashley's super jock cousin Chris has the hots for Maggie, and he's willing to do whatever it takes, including swapping identities and advice with Ryan to win her heart. Everyone's got a date by prom time, but does anyone truly match up? So yeah. Next up, a DVD I could not pass up. We have Robin Williams live on Broadway. I've seen this a couple times. Such a good performance. Robin Williams at his best right here. Could not pass up on that. If you haven't seen this, check it out. Used to be up on YouTube. Absolutely love Robin Williams. And this is a great stand-up performance by Robin Williams. When did this one take place? 2002. Next we have Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I really liked this one as a kid. I haven't seen it in a very long time, so I may not like it so much anymore, but I picked it up. So, let's see. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. That's the law in Bartertown's Thunderdome Arena. But lawmaker Entity, I think that's Tina Turner's character. She's like the leader of this area. We'll add another. Don't get Max mad. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome stars Mel Gibson for his third go-around as the title hero who takes on the barbarians of the post-nuclear future, and this time becomes the savior of a tribe of lost children. Music superstar Tina Turner steals what's left of the screen as Entity, wow! A power-mad dominatrix determined to use Max to tighten her stranglehold on Bartertown. Directors George Miller and George Ogilvy deliver another rousing final apocalypse on wheels and one of the best movie fight scenes ever as Max and the gladiatorial Blaster face off with maces, chainsaws, and anything not nailed down inside Thunderdome. So, looking forward to rewatching that one at some point. And keeping with Mel Gibson, we have The Patriot. When I showed my girlfriend that I bought this, because she likes this movie too, but as soon as I showed her, what I got, she was just like, "Oh, so sad," and it is. I mean, it's definitely got some sad moments in there, but Mel Gibson, Heath Ledger is in this one. I think there's a couple other actors that you would recognize in this movie. I don't know if it actually says anybody. John Williams does the music in this, which is cool. No other names. I'm better with faces, but no other names jumping out at me. Yeah, but Heath Ledger, Mel Gibson. A hero of the fierce French and Indian conflict, Martin had to renounce fighting forever to raise his family in peace. But when the British arrive at his South Carolina home and endanger what he holds most dear, Martin takes up arms alongside his idealistic Patriot son, Gabriel, which is played by Heath Ledger, and leads a brave rebel militia into battle against a relentless and overwhelming English army. In the process, he discovers the only way to protect his family is to fight for a young nation's freedom. And the last pickup from America's Thrift Store, got this 4-movie Michael J. Fox collection. We got The Secret to My Success, The Hard Way, For Love or Money, and Greedy. I have never actually seen, I don't think I've seen The Secret to My Success. I know that's one of his, one he's more well known for. I've never seen The Hard Way. It's got James Woods in it. I've seen For Love or Money a bunch. I actually had the VHS as a kid, or when I was younger. And I have seen Greedy at least once. So, and yeah, I only paid $1.50 for this, which is cool, because usually with the multi-pack movies, they basically charge by the disc, or each DVD is $1.50, and if in things like this, they charge $1 a disc. But I only paid $1.50 for it. And The Secret to My Success and Greedy are on their own discs, and For Love or Money and The Hard Way share a disc. But for $1.50, it's a really, really good collection there, I think. Looking forward to watching some of those I've never seen before. So I really like Michael J. Fox. He unfortunately recently announced that he was going back into retirement because his Parkinson's had worsened. So I'm really sad about that, because he had kind of made a resurgence and started kind of, working again a little bit, doing small things. So I was really sad about Michael J. Fox. All right, next up we have the Dollar General. I think I said Dollar Tree when I started this video. Dollar General stop. I went for 2 specific movies because my girlfriend actually works at Dollar General, and she told me they had these and I need them for my collection. We have the Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the Rankin Bass claymation movie. And we got the Rankin Bass Frosty the Snowman animated. So yes, I already own Rudolph. There's one more that I need. Oh, the Year Without Santa Claus. That's the other one that I still need. But I went specifically for these 2 movies. They're $5 a piece. Add them to my collection, my holiday, movie collection there. So I'm super happy to have those. And then I looked around while I was there. Of course, I found some other movies. These are both say they're previously viewed, but they're shrink wrapped and everything. I haven't opened them up to check them out yet, but they're 2 of my favorites, 2 comedies. First, we got I Love You Man, Jason Segel and Paul Rudd, and what's her name? Probably not gonna say what her name is. Come on. Rashida Jones. There we go, Rashida Jones. From Parks and Recreation and a bunch of other, comedy movies. I absolutely love this movie. It's so good. It's definitely like a buddy comedy. And I really like Jason Segel. And of course, you can't go wrong with Paul Rudd. He's just tearing it up in recent years. This one's great though. In this wildly funny comedy hit, Paul Rudd is engaged to the girl of his dreams, but doesn't have the plastic is in the way, of course. Wouldn't be a movie haul video without some sort of technical difficulties, right? Paul Rudd gets engaged to the girl of his dreams, but doesn't have a single guy friend to be his best man until he meets the ultimate dude, Jason Segel's character, which is Sydney, is his name in the movie. It doesn't say that on the back, but I know. Rudd and Segel's bromance takes male bonding to hilarious new heights in a story that comically explores what it truly means to be a friend. Really, really good movie. I own this digitally already. I got it on sale a while back. But great to pick it up to go on my physical. And it's a Blu-ray, which is cool. $4.95 Blu-ray. Bam. Not such a big deal because, again, it's a comedy, so picture quality is like whatever. Who gives a crap? My TV is making like weird colors on my face. Next up, we have Rainn Wilson in The Rocker. Again, in the $4.95, and it's a Blu-ray. But again, it doesn't matter. It's a comedy. So, such a good movie. Rainn Wilson's great in this movie, and it's just, I don't know. There's a thing in the way here. This says previously viewed, but this one's shrink wrapped and has the little like do not tamper thing on it. Anyway, says Rainn Wilson drums up huge laughs in this hilarious comedy about living in a rock and roll dream and waking up in a midlife crisis. 20 years after being kicked out of his nearly famous 80s hair band, retired rocker Robert Fishman gets a hilarious second chance at stardom and must pull out all the stops to reclaim the rock god throne he always thought he deserved. That's a really good movie. Rainn Wilson's character, Robert Fishman, is in this huge 80s metal hair metal band in the 80s. I just said that. Huge hair metal band in the 80s, on the verge of like superstardom, or I think they already really are, but they basically kick him out because he doesn't fit the aesthetic they're going for, and then like 20 years later he ends up becoming the drummer. He's a drummer, ends up becoming a drummer in this like up and coming band, with these like teenager, like late teen, early 20s. I think that might be teens. I can't remember. I think they're teens. And their band becomes the drummer. They become super popular and everything. But then he's much older now, like, and he's trying to live the rock star lifestyle and live it up like he did back in the 80s when he was younger. And he can't. He's older now. His body is like not the same as it used to be and everything. So it's also stars Christina Applegate is in this movie, she's pretty good. She's the love interest. Spoiler, but I don't actually know that that's a spoiler. It's kind of obvious when you're watching the movie. Anyway, that was the 4 movies from the Dollar General. So yeah, I forgot to do this. I keep wanting to do this and make this a thing, but yeah, that was America's Thrift Store. We got Dollar General. And last but not least, ordered this from Amazon the other day. We've got, on Blu-ray, we've got the entire Harry Potter movie collection on Blu-ray. This right here, I paid, it goes for generally around $50. I know it was on sale at like Walmart or Best Buy or something around Black Friday. I wasn't able to pick it up because there was other things that I bought and stuff, and I didn't have all the money in the world to buy movies and stuff. But this was on Amazon. It's usually about $50, $40, whatever. It had gone on sale for like $35, I think. I had like a $15 promotional credit. I ended up snagging this for $26 and some change. Super, super happy about this now that I have, because I do own Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets on DVD that I bought a couple years ago, because I bought those together. I was gonna buy them each like kind of one at a time, or they were like in a combo thing. So you had like the first 2 movies together, and like 3 and 4 together, and 5 and 6, and then the last 2 together, I think at Walmart. And I was gonna work on buying all the collection a little bit at a time, and then just for some reason didn't end up doing it, and then they weren't available anymore. So but super, super happy to see this, or to have this, own this now. So yeah, and I have recently been actually reading or listening to the audiobooks. Just finished Chamber of Secrets as well. So, and while I'm thinking about it, I did not add this in any of my previous collection. I've had this for a little while, so this is not a recent pickup, but I haven't put this in any other, because it was over here, away from everything else, because I wanted to make sure that I watch it. But the entire Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, like the original animated series box set that I got a couple months ago, $20. This is $20. I was shocked that it was only $20. And I know it's one of those like kind of, niche things for people, so it's not. But yeah, I was super excited to own this. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was one of my first obsessions as a kid. It was the first thing that I really got into. I watched the cartoon. I had the toys. I lost my mind whenever they announced that there was going to be a movie. And I loved the movie. I mean, I love them all, but that first one, it still holds up for me. I still absolutely love it. But yeah, the whole series. So far, I've watched the first episode. And funny thing is, like, what got me too is a lot that's in the first episode of the animated series they used in the first like live action movie. A lot of the same, like how they meet April and everything like that. It's very similar. And I mean, I didn't know, because it had been years and years and years since I had seen these cartoons. So, super happy to have that. The Ninja Turtles complete animated series. So yeah, not a huge haul. More of this, more of a, this is, I think this is a respectable haul of movies, and didn't break the bank. But that's gonna be it for now. Just wanted to make a quick video and show these off and talk a little bit about some of these and stuff. And again, if you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see, do you like me reading the synopsis of each movie? Is that something that you enjoy? Because then that way it kind of gets me talking about those movies instead of just being like, oh, I got this movie, I got this movie, I got this movie. I don't know. Makes the videos longer, but I feel like it's more engaging, it's more entertaining, it gets me talking about the movies. But let me know what you think. Do you like that? Do you just like me just showing, I got this movie, I got this movie. And other things that you'd like to see. Would you like to see some reviews or anything like that? Go ahead and drop them in the comments for me. And if you enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate every view and every like that I get. I'm doing this for fun. I'm enjoying it. And, subscribe, because I'll be back with more videos, more movie hauls, more toy hauls and toy reviews and other good stuff. And like I've said in previous videos, I have some ideas for some upcoming videos. Really want to make some horror movie content, because that is my absolute favorite. I'm a huge horror fan. So I have some ideas coming up. I just got to figure out how to kind of get them from here to a video. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you soon, I hope, with more with more videos.